Alright, what's up everybody? I don't have anything better to do, so we're gonna be playing Uprise by Blade M and Men Cat Jez, I believe the name is. This is quite an old level. I believe it stems from early 2.1, and it's pretty low end for an extreme demon. I would compare it to around Cataclysm in difficulty. But besides that, like always, I'm gonna go on the level and give you guys some tips and tricks on how to play it. The beginning of Uprise is a memory section, and it's not too difficult. You just have to learn some of the timings, and once you do, this beginning gets really consistent, specifically the cube part though. So a tip I do have is right here for these two orbs. You want to hit this yellow pad on the left so that you get a very early jump. Hit the pink orb early, and then buffer the yellow orb. If you don't do it, then you'll probably end up doing something like this and hitting the saw blade. I didn't there because of my technique, but sometimes you will hit that saw blade, and this does get quite annoying. Another thing I recommend is double clicking here, but if you don't feel like double clicking, just clicking this first green orb late will also work. Just make sure you're timing the yellow orb as well if you do that. But yeah, the rest of this is just basic cube gameplay. It's not too difficult. There are some blind timings in this level, but they're usually all buffers, so they're not even really timings. This ship part is incredibly awkward. It's still not terrible. This blue pad click right here is the most annoying click in the level because sometimes it felt like RNG. What you want to do is basically click when your ship is on top of the blue pad. If you tap any later or earlier, you will certainly die like that. This section right here isn't that hard, but I died here a lot. You just want to focus on clicking as few times as possible, and it gets pretty consistent. Alright, here's the duel. The duel isn't that bad. It looks learny as shit at first, but trust me when I say it's not really learny at all. When you're on top of these yellow orbs and you press them, when you land on this platform right here, you want to make sure that you're actually on the platform so that you can actually make a jump like this, and then buffer the yellow orb so that you actually make the jump. If you don't do this, then you will be able to go to the yellow orb and buffer it, but you will immediately die to the spike on the far right here due to alignment. This is just to make sure that the alignment is correct for the click. And other stuff like right here, you don't click at all, but you hold right here instead of tapping any of the green orbs. And then in my opinion, the rest of this duel is pretty sight readable. What you want to do right here though is after you hit this yellow orb right here, you want to hold down your input button and then only tap your input button and hold again as soon as you see orbs. That's all you have to do for this cube duel. This ball duel is really weird. It's just full of fakes and alignment timings. For example, this click right here, you want to click the yellow orb on the far left or else you'll be super misaligned to do this input right here. But if you click the far left of the orb, you'll actually be able to do the inputs as you need to. Here comes one of the most annoying clicks in the level. This entry UFO click, though it doesn't seem that bad, it's pretty annoying because you have some pretty shitty alignment to go with it. But once you pass that first UFO click, you should be fine to go on. One of the things I recommend for this part right here is to click 3 times and then hit the pink orb like this, but everything here now is pretty easy because most of it is just buffers. There is a tricky timing coming up right here though, where you just go like this. I recommend just entering the portal low and then holding into the portal. That's what I recommend for that part. That's what's very consistent for me. And everything in this section is a buffer, but then you get onto the wave section, which is a staple of the level. I do recommend practicing this section over and over until you can get very consistent with it. And that's the only way you're really going to be able to have a good time with this level, if you get consistent with this part. The exit for this wave right here may seem very awkward, but the most consistent thing I found was to count my clicks. The way I counted was I did 1, 2, 3, 4, and then clicked one more time to exit the wave. It's really not as bad as you think. And right here we have the most goated transition ever. Like I said, the transition out of this wave may be a bit awkward, but if you do 4 clicks again right here, you should be able to find this very consistent and not really annoying at all. And this last duel right here isn't hard at all, honestly. You just have to learn the fake timings that you have to get used to. This robot part is pretty chokeable, but it's not hard at all. You just have to learn some of the timings, such as this green orb, where you want to hit the green orb on the top for maximum efficiency. This ship part is realistically the last place you should die in this level. And this click right here as well. The thing I found consistent is this decoration star right behind my cursor. That's where you want to click as soon as you hit the blue pad, or else you'll die. It's not hard, but it's really easy to mess up. This is the last Q part of Uprise. It's not hard at all. These 2 clicks right here though, make sure you're hitting them really early. So you want to click on the corner of this platform and just buffer those 2 orbs. And then you just have a simple double spike to end it. It's a buff double spike, but it's still not really that hard. Alright, that was Uprise. I'll save my opinions for Uprise for after the video, but I was pleasantly surprised with Uprise, and that's pretty much all I'm going to say about it right now. No, I'm just sad because I knew I was going to die to this click because this click's impossible for me. Oh my god! Water! No way!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I didn't die to the last click! Holy fuck!
Let's go.
Holy Sigma! What the Sigma? Time to go outside. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, that was Uprise. I'm gonna keep the outro for this video pretty short. I enjoyed the gameplay a lot since it reminded me of a combination of Fexty and Windy Landscape. Fexty is one of my favorite extreme demons in Geometry Dash, and Windy Landscape is one of my favorite levels in general in Geometry Dash. Because of the way the gameplay is structured and everything, I liked it so much that I gave my enjoyment a 9 out of 10. On top of me giving a 9 out of 10, I got pretty lucky with this level despite dying at 94. I didn't really struggle with this level at all. As for the decoration, I gave it an 8 out of 10 just because I really do enjoy the 1.9 style that it's stuck with. Besides that, that's all I have to say about Uprise. Thank you for watching and have a good day.